going on, guys? This is CEJAMAN back with another figure review, and I'm actually excited to get this figure opened up. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Figma. This is, or Max Factory Figma, whatever you want to call it. This is the Zelda Link figure. This is a figure that, I've been wanting a Link figure for the longest time. I mean, I know we all have our own Zelda stories. I grew up, obviously, playing Zelda. I grew up, I'm an 80s baby, so I had the Super Nintendo. I played the game Link. I loved the game Zelda Link to the Past for Super Nintendo. I just really loved Zelda. I used to watch the animated series. I actually own it on DVD. I really loved the video game Zelda. I had a few action figures growing up as a kid, and I have a couple of rare ones that I look online, and they're like over 300, or not over 300, like 200 or so dollars. So maybe I'll do a review on those, but I'm not going to take them out of the packaging. Anyways, today we're taking a look at the Figma Link figure. Now, if you guys know, like me and like many others, we pre-ordered these on Big Bad Toy Store, and something had with the licenses or whatever with the figure, they canceled all pre-orders. So it really sucks, and the only way to get this was like in foreign markets, or if you go on eBay and you pay like up to 100 to up to 100 or a little over 100, because like you get them from Japan and the cost is like $80 plus shipping is like 20, 22, so it comes up to a little over 100. I didn't have to pay that. I got to thank my buddy Josh for hooking this up, and Frankensons. Really happy to get this. The figure just looks sick, man. I've seen reviews on him, but looking at him in person, like in the package, just looks amazing. So you can see there's Figma. We got a nice picture of Link right there. Very cool. There's some different pictures here, some poses you can get the figure into. And then he's got different hairstyles you can put him in. He's got a sword right there. Very nice. There's another picture of him right there on the side. Very cool. I don't know, there's nothing on the bottom. Just this Figma. Picture of Link. Same thing on top. So that's the box on this. I'm going to go ahead and take this open. Mess around with the figure a little bit, get to know it a little better, and then we'll take a quick break, and then I'll be right back. We'll look over the figure. Take care. Take care. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so here we have Link outside of the packaging. This is a really nice figure. Just an amazing figure. And the way I'm going to review this is there's going to be a lot of cuts coming in here. Because I'm not going to take pieces and pieces out, so I'll just do different little segments. But I just wanted to show you guys what he looks like here really quick. So this is him with one of the alternate faces that he does come with, because he does come with two alternate faces. He's got this one here, kind of like an angry look, and he has this one here, which is more of like a I guess like a serious kind of look. But the head sculpts are really nice. He also does come with a additional hair piece for the front piece. You can see here. And I'll show you guys that look in a second, which is pretty easy to plug in. But looking at him, it's very nice. I don't have any paint problems at all with this figure, which I'm really happy about. You really got to mess around with the figure a lot to figure out exactly what goes where and how to handle certain things that this figure comes with, because it's a little difficult not knowing. Let's see here. So as far as the sword goes, he does come with, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It comes with 10 different hands. So he's got two right here. I got one with one that holds a shield and one that holds a sword, and he comes with these various different hands. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 10. So he also, they plug in pretty easy to his wrist. It's a little, you can see it's like a little peg there. They plug in really easy, so you don't have to worry about them breaking or anything. But I'm going to get into the shield and the sword right now, and then we'll get into the different parts of his accessories. Now the hat, the little back piece to the hat is a little separate piece. It does come off fairly easy, but you can rotate it, so his hat has articulation as well, but it plugs in and it plugs out. There's a peg there. Right here he's got two different pegs. One is for the stand, because he does come with the stand, and for the stand he does have two little pieces on the end depending on how you want to pose your figure, so that's really cool. But other than that, it's just a clear stand that reads Figma on the bottom. You can see his little, I think this is called like a sheath, which is very nice. It's nicely detailed. can see that there. It's got the Triforce right there in the middle. Very cool. And the sword fits in there perfectly. Again, he has two pegs here. One's for the stand and one's for his shield, or actually his sword, because you can peg it on his back. Now the sword. Now this took me a while to take this piece off. Now, the sword, you don't have to pry open his hand because his hand is kind of like it's pretty tightly closed. What you do is you take the bottom piece off. There's instructions that come with this figure as well. So he has a little bottom piece that comes off, and you just slide the sword off of his hand. That way you don't have to ruin the sword or ruin the paint on your figure's hand or on the sword trying to pry it into his hand. So that's really cool. But the only problem is that when you're trying to take this off, it's very, very tight to take off the end piece. So you might have to soak it in some warm water. Me, I just yanked it off. Now this here's the Master Sword, which is very, very nice. You can see the handles nicely done. It's got a little Triforce right there, and it's got like a blue and silver coloring to it, which is really, really cool. This is a beautiful sword. It's actually pretty sharp at the tip as well. Just an amazing sword. Amazing detail on this, and again, it does fit into the sheath here, so it fits perfectly in there. And you can put this on his, you can peg it on his back. And as you can see, the arm did fall out because it just pegs in here. Slides in nicely for the shield. Alright, try to get that in so I can show you guys. There you go. See? But now as far as the shield goes, when you're putting in the hand on this thing, these come off, so you don't have to ruin the paint on the figure. You just take these all come off in pieces. See, like right here, for instance, even this here. These are all like separate pieces. That way you can just slide his hand in and out. I mean, you'll figure it out once you get it because it is a little complicated. So just that way you don't have to mess up your figure. It's just a matter of trying to figure out how to put all these pieces together. But it's just pegs into here because you can make him either a right-hander or a left-hander when holding the shield. So that's pretty cool. And this just plugs right back in here. Then we'll look at the shield here really quick. Again, it's got a picture of the Triforce there. Very nice. It's a really nice shield. It's got detailing in the handles. Oops. Really, really cool. This is just a beautiful figure overall. Now let's look at Link. We just put this hand back in. It sucks because for my right hand it is a little loose, so I can't have him holding the sword. So I got to have him holding it on the left hand. Now looking at the head sculpt is very nice on this figure. Really, really like it. He's got the earrings going on there, the blue earrings. Green little top there. He's got the belt with little pouches. The gloves, the blue, no paint problem at all on this figure. Brown pants and the boots. Now I'm going to go over the articulation really quick on Link here. Now the head can go, let me get this to focus a little better. The head can go up and down. Can rotate side to side. You can kind of tilt it as well. Again, the hat can rotate on the back part. The arms do go in and out, forward and back. Got a bend at the bicep. Let's see what else. It's got rotation. Well, the wrist does rotate and go in and out. I think that's about it as far as the arm goes. He can rotate in the upper torso. Also has a little bit of a crunch going on there. You can make him go forward and back. Other arm is exactly the same way. The legs do go in and out. You can see the bottom there. The little bottom of his the bottom of his shirt doesn't really hinder it. It's kind of a soft rubber, so that's cool. He can go forward and back as well on the legs. Bend at the knee. Rotation in the leg. It's got rotation in the lower leg. The foot can go up and down. He has toe articulation. It goes up and down. The foot, he has kind of like that ankle rocker thing going on there, which is really cool. So he is a pretty articulated figure. Now I'm going to show you guys on how to switch out the faces here. First off, the hair is easy to switch off. You just plug this out here. It's got two pegs, and the pegs just plug in there, so you can plug that out. And the face, the same thing. Just do that, and it looks freaking crazy like that. And you can just plug this in here. And plug this in there. You got Luke. You got Luke with like a more serious, normal, relaxed kind of face, I guess. I don't know what you would call it, but that's how he looks there with the different hair, which is really cool. I do like how he looks with this hairdo. So it's really nice. I mean, this is just a beautiful, beautiful figure. You know, one thing I forgot to show with the sword. You know, he does come with another accessory for the sword here. I mean, here's the sword. He comes with this like lighting effect or like flame effect, whatever you want to call it. And it's like a blue clear plastic, and you just slide the sword through these little slots, and it's got that like little swishing, like if he's like, you know, like slashing somebody or something, he has that little effect going on right there, which is really cool. So it's really cool that he has that. But this is just a beautiful, beautiful figure, and it's gonna be hard to get because of the whole licensing situation that's going on, and you know, you can only get this figure like on eBay or Amazon or something, so it kind of sucks. But he does come with the stand again if you guys want to pose him, you know, with some crazy poses, whatever. But I don't know if I'm going to use a stand or not, but he does come with the stand. And yeah, let's go ahead and show you guys Link with his shield and sword all attached behind him. Alright, so here's Luke. This little thing I'm going to show you here in the back is another way you can set up his shield and stuff in the back. There's a way where you can. I think I did this wrong, but you guys get the point. I did it kind of. I didn't look at the instructions, but there is a way you can peg the sword and have him hold a shield also in the back. You just got to mess with the straps right here in the back of the shield in order to get the sword to and shield to be attached together to his back, so you know he's not holding. If you want to pose him without holding any accessories. But this is a beautiful figure, guys. I definitely, highly recommend that you guys pick up this figure. It's just amazing. I'm a longtime Zelda fan, so you know, of course I had to get this figure. You know, one cool thing that Figma did do, they included this little plastic, like kind of like Ziploc bag that reads Figma to put all your accessories in, which I would think a lot of companies should do, like companies that make figures like this that come with so many accessories. But this is just a beautiful figure. I don't really see any flaws in it at all. I mean, in my opinion, I think it's just perfectly well done. It's just I don't know. I can't get enough of this figure. I mean, I love the sword. I love the shield. I love how the figure himself looks. I think he just looks very, very nice. And you know, we don't have too many Link or Zelda figures. It's just I hope we get more. I hope we can get like a Ganon or get a Zelda. You know, I hope they continue making more figures of Zelda. Alright guys, this is CEJAMAN. Hope you guys enjoyed my review, and we'll see you guys later. Take care.